Hello everyone, this is Frank and I'm one of the librarians here at the McAllen Public Library. We have all felt some guilt after reading a novel. We feel that instead of reading about some people that don't exist, we could be reading something that would increase our knowledge about the world or that would teach us something practical. However, reading fiction does have benefits for our development as people. When we engage with characters and think about the situations they experience and put ourselves in their shoes, we're using something called theory of mind. Theory of mind is the ability to attribute mental states such as intentions, beliefs, and desires to oneself and to others. This ability helps us understand that each head is its own different world, different from our own. When we think about characters' feelings in a work of fiction and see things from their perspective, we're honing this ability. In fact, a research study conducted at Princeton Social Neuroscience Lab demonstrated how people who often read fiction have higher social cognition. In other words, they're better able to figure out others' thinking and their feelings. The brain scans demonstrated how, while participants read fiction and considered the character's intentions, there was more activity in the dorsomedial prefrontal cortex, an area associated with social cognition. So reading fiction makes us better at reading people, but does it make us better people? Another study demonstrated that after reading a story and being asked about how transported they felt while reading the story, participants who felt the most influenced by the story were more likely to help a stranger. In the study, participants took a mood questionnaire with some questions measuring empathy. After reading the story and answering questions about their reaction to the characters, a researcher said he needed to fetch some items from another room and then pretended to drop some pens. The results of the study demonstrated that people who felt the most transported by the story and the characters were more likely to offer help to the researcher who dropped the pens. One might be wondering if all these people were already empathetic to begin with, empathy being a confounding variable, obscuring whether reading the story had any true effects. But the researchers controlled for empathy and found that regardless, those who felt most transported by the story were more likely to behave altruistically. Of course, more research needs to be done in this area as these studies alone are insufficient. This time, I will recommend 3 fiction books that I think will make you care about the characters. And I hope they make you more altruistic as well. One of them is The Never-Ending Story by Michael Ende. The other is The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. And lastly, Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. If you have an idea what these novels are about, the third one might have come out of left field for you. But it is a novel that is character driven and it will force you to wonder about the character's intentions and feelings. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our channel, share the video, and don't forget to leave a comment below with any questions or feedback you may have. This is Frank, and I hope that we all become more altruistic after reading. Ad Lucem.